105.3 The Beat, the home of the Breakfast Club and the home of the New Way Up with Angela Yee show. I'm sitting here with an amazing person that I've gotten to know at parties, outside of parties. Janelle Monáe, how are you doing?
I'm amazing, phenomenal. How are you?
I'm doing great. I haven't seen you since Utah.
Oh, yes, Utah. That's when I was like, was that my MVP moment? All-Star?
I think it was. Yeah, All-Star, your MVP moment. You had your karaoke moment.
Yeah, that's when the world saw me as the greatest basketball player of all time.
You got to have a little bit more energy to that.
But I know, right? I'm not going to lie, I'm on promo right now. So, like, I'm super happy, but I'm like on a different time zone. So, I don't know what you're going to get today.
No, we're gonna have fun today. Much. So we come here to talk about, of course, the new project, your fourth project, The Age of Pleasure. Definitely wanted to get into that. I got a chance to hear some snippets last night. Some of the songs throughout, but I got to hear some snippets, and I kept running this one song back about a beach.
Black Sugar Beach.
Black Sugar Beach. That's like probably my favorite that I kept running back over and over last night. And I just wanted to get to really where in the mindset of this particular project, like what is it about this project that separates you from everything else that you've put out so far?
Well, first of all, thanks for listening. I'm so excited to finally be releasing what me and my friends have been listening to for so long. Like I made this project with friends, for friends, and all I could think about is just like the intention of it. You know, it really reflects a time when you see Black and brown people together in a safe space, like dancing, smiling, drinking, smoking, feeling free to like discover something new about themselves, meet somebody new, like complete strangers from all around the world. And so me and my friends would throw these parties together, and shout out to everyday people. And at those parties, I saw so much beauty, and this was in the middle of a pandemic. I'm looking at this project as like a soundtrack to a lifestyle, you know, of us. Like, when do we have those safe spaces, free from police and free from, you know, feeling like somebody, that, you know, when do we have those safe spaces? So that's really all I wanted to do with this project, was create sonically a safe space for us. If you can't get on a vacation, I want the music to take you there, you know?
Do you feel like the pandemic had a lot to influence with that, just because at that point in time we went from being out all the time to now you're creating your own house party, your own vibe? And again, I go back to Utah because I saw you in that space with your friends.
Honestly, this is such an exciting time, because when you get an artist, like, this is probably like the closest to knowing me that you'll probably get, because when you're with friends and family, you talk, you know, you might say things that feel you're a little bit more relaxed. It's like, like I feel safe and I can do these things. And I think it's not that I didn't before, but you even mentioning me and my friends, like, it's just the way that you are with your friends.
Absolutely.
Where you know, you don't get an opportunity to do that on a bigger stage because you're working, or you're working within what, you know, you're the artist that people know. So this is really, really great to be able to peel that back and to let you guys into just shit me and my friends be doing.
But I think it was wild to see everybody's response, because, again, this is just who you are. And you've never really put yourself out there like, okay, I'm going to let the world know who I am, versus that circle that you keep around you.
My life is my life. You know, my mother brought me into this world. Our family brings us into this world. They bring us here, right? But they live their lives. They are living their lives. And this is mine. And so it's always beautiful, though, when your mother can see you and meet you at this stage, because she's seen me at different stages in my life. So to her, I may represent something. And sometimes that's difficult for parents to, like, you know, I don't have kids, so I don't know what that would be like. But from what I'm told, it's difficult sometimes for you to see your kids in a different light. You know, like, they'll try to put you in a box where they know you or what they want. Right. And my mom is not like that. And I'm just so thankful that we've gotten to a space to where she can appreciate who I am, my lifestyle. And like I tell her, you know, nobody is being harmed in the making of Janelle Monáe.
Now, I
So,
know this is a Pan-African sound project.
yeah, the diaspora,
Right.
absolutely.
So what took you to that space? Like, what made you say, you know what, this is the vibe that we're going to be on? Was it like
Yeah.
one or two songs that you did and you was like, you know what, I want to stay on this vibe?
The people who were at the parties that we were having, they were from Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Jamaica, the Caribbeans, New York, Midwest, LA, like the blackest, beautiful people all in one melting pot. So we were listening to all of that type of music. We were listening to, Afro beats, and we were listening to, reggae. We were listening to, of course, like trap shit. When you're partying, you're going.
Yeah, it's a journey.
It's a journey, right?
Yeah.
Right. And so we were listening to Brazilian music, soca. We were listening to Amapiano. Like all of that was what we were requesting by artists. And I was just like, you know what? I want to make sure that when I go and write this album and go and write this soundtrack to our lifestyle, I want to make sure we love it. Like if me and my friends fuck with it, it makes the album. So what we would do is if we knew we were having a party like on a Friday or Saturday, we would go into the studio Monday or Tuesday and we would make 2 to 3 songs. And I would give it to my DJ, Nana, and I'd be like, play it. Don't tell anybody it's me. Just play it. Get the reaction. Yeah, I want when this album comes out, I want all the DJs spinning it at their parties. I want people with their different friend groups, playing it. You either trying to get on vacation or you playing it while you on vacation. I really want us to connect more. And, especially as I think about AI and sort of this integration that we're having. I'm somebody who's always spoken about sci-fi, and I've spoken about, a lot that has to do with artificial intelligence. I will say this, with the election coming up next year too, this summer is the summer to take advantage of. Like life in general, you take advantage of it. You make it the most. I will say this summer, to me though, is the summer before I feel like we're going to be getting back into like business as usual.
Yeah.
On a political scale.
Agreed.
Everybody should be engaged. Not that you can't party, not that you can't do that, but it is something to say that this now.
Playtime is over. But when I listen, it's going to be a summer soundtrack, because you explore with a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
And how was that experiment? Like, was it just like, you know what, like you said, I'm just going to try something.
Yeah.
But it just started just to become a wave for you?
No, it was like water, honestly, like float. I mean,
Bruce Lee.
Yeah. You said what?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, water, yeah.
Muhammad Ali too.
Yeah.
But it was flowing. We had fun. It's always like the making of something is either like fun or difficult, depending on what space you are in the process. And I will say, like, I had the most fun I've ever had making this project, because we were like, when you relaxed, your shoulders are back, and you just like with people you love. You feel, you got a drink in your hand, and you're looking around at all this beauty. It's like we focused on the feeling.
Yeah, and I think you're gonna get that outcome this summer when everybody gets a chance to hear The Age of Pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Again, I'm glad I had a chance to see you in that space, not even knowing that you was creating this masterpiece.
Yeah,
but
you definitely caught me.
Yeah. So when I hear it now, because the first thing, again, yesterday, I'm like, oh, I see her in this space. And now that you're explaining it in the way that you brought this project about, like, now I can see how it's so free, because, again, y'all are just free spirit. Yeah, y'all gonna party.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all gonna party. So thank you again for stopping by.
Exactly.
And, hope to see you again. If not at All-Star, maybe on the basketball court.
Yes, on the court. Dunking on people.
MVP.
On a court near you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.